I'm now going to call on representatives from government to come and give their tributes to Biza. We're going to start off with Minister of Home Affairs. I think you knew Biza in your capacity as former Minister of Health. We're going to ask Aaron Motsoaledi to come through and give his tribute. Thank you, Minister.
Program Director, my patients, Mama Nancy, and the family of Comrade Mini and the children, my colleagues, Minister Mkhize, Minister Sisulu, and our former Deputy President, and fellow South Africans, good morning. Well, patients, I am genetically wired to be a man, not of few words, but I'll try my best. Comrade Mini is leaving us at the time when we needed people of his character, his stature, his integrity, and his demeanor more than ever before. And ironically, we needed him as those who have been able to help us fight this very virus that has taken his life. I'm saying so because this virus has brought the best out of people, but unfortunately, it has also brought the worst out of others. It has separated men from boys and women from girls in their approach. Now, at this time when human beings need each other the most, because the catchword here to fight this unseen enemy is unity of purpose. But unfortunately, the virus has unveiled 3 types of people in our country. And in due course, I will tell you where Comrade Clarence fell among those 3. The first group of people are those which huge names and very big titles, who unfortunately have decided to promote confusion, infighting, and hatred instead of using their expertise to build a nation, which is a character that we so dearly need. When they wake up, they are overwhelmed by an ungovernable desire for fame and an uncontrollable itch to grab the headlines. And they believe the nearest path of that is to attack the state that is under siege from a virus that is threatening to eliminate humanity. In summing up what we have just were observing, one pharmacist health activist of mine put it this way, and I quote, "I found it astonishing that scientists have also been infected with the virus of populism, most commonly associated with some politicians." Rest assured today, fellow South Africans, that the giant that is lying here in front of us was brought down by a virus called COVID-19, but has never been infected by a virus of populism. He was always forthright. He was cool, calm, and never excitable. In moments of challenge and controversy, his measure as a man of integrity always came to the fore. Never ever had any temptation to gain fame overcame him. He never changed his principles depending on who he's speaking to or where he found himself in his station in life. I actually admire this position and stance. When the government introduced the concept of NHI, the National Health Insurance, at that time, Comrade Clarence was the chairperson of the Board of Healthcare Funders, an organization that is an association of medical aid schemes. He was working among people who wrongly believed that the NHI the government want to introduce spells the end of their existence. And so Comrade Mini could have been put under extreme pressure. But no, he fully embraced NHI, worked in the development of its policy, and more than anything else, persuaded members of the Board of Healthcare Funders to embrace it and even pass resolutions publicly that they'll support it. That is the measure of the man who brought us here today. I still admired him even the most when he became the chair of the body that regulates the same medical schemes, the chairperson of Council of Medical Scheme. He never changed his principle. He still maintained his stand, at least on as far as NHI is concerned. Fellow South Africans, the second group of people, unfortunately also unveiled by this virus, are those who wake up always angry and make huge demands on the state instead of offering to help. They make demands and put deadlines and threaten the state with fires of legal hell if the state doesn't accede to their demands, which are always or mostly self-saving. Comrade Clarence will rather use his power and influence to contribute a solution instead of making demands. So he didn't belong to this group of fires of legal hell either. And lastly, the virus unveiled a third group of people, the Comrade Clarence Minis of this world, always ready to understand and to offer help. When black doctors complained about being targeted and discriminated upon by medical schemes, of course, as the Minister of Health then, I blew my top gasket. I freaked out, really. And I wanted to take a sledgehammer. Comrade Clarence came to me and said, "Minister, please wait a bit. Give that one to me because you put me in this position to regulate. So allow me the opportunity to deal with this one." And of course, I readily agreed because it was him. And within no time, he put together a commission led by Advocate Nkulayi Toby. And as you know, a lot was uncovered during the course of that commission. That was his work. That was one of his main contributions. When the then Register of the Council of Medical Schemes, Dr. Humphrey Zokufa, unexpectedly passed on, the council didn't have to go into a disarray or a tailspin because of this sudden passing of Dr. Humphrey. Clarence, as the chair, sat with me and we mapped the way forward. What is that needs to be done for the council to continue? So it's not surprising, just during the June 16th uprisings, he's one of those who stood up to be counted by trying to provide solution and becoming an MK soldier. He was always solution-orientated. Comrade Clarence, you have served the nation with distinction. Today, we are grudgingly releasing you to the higher power. Go well, my brother. We shall always be inspired by your good life and your immense contribution to society. I've never seen you being overwhelmed by any problem. Fare you well, my brother. May the family find peace. Thank you very much.